why the study of information security and management systems and their maintenance is necessary for students.
Data security is essential for understanding the study since it shields their own delicate data from being compromised or taken by digital crooks. Moreover, as innovation keeps on assuming a bigger part in schooling and correspondence, understudies should comprehend how to shield their computerized data and gadgets. Furthermore, as understudies might confront numerous dangers like social designing, phishing, malware, and different sorts of digital assaults, they should find out about these dangers and how to safeguard against them. This information will be helpful for them in the future also. Generally speaking, the investigation of data security assists understudies with being more mindful of advanced residents and better safeguarding themselves and their data on the web.
Why the knowledge of ISMS audit is necessary for all cybersecurity students.
The information on ISMS, Data Security the Executives Framework, review is important for network protection understudies because of multiple factors consistency. Numerous associations are expected to consent to guidelines and norms, for example, ISO 27001, which require standard ISMS reviews. Understanding how to direct an ISMS review can assist understudies with understanding the prerequisites and best practices for accomplishing consistency. Risk the Executives, an ISMS review is a method for evaluating the viability of an association's data security controls and distinguishing any weaknesses or regions for development. Understanding how to direct an ISMS review can assist understudies with understanding how to really oversee data security chances. Profession open doors. Information on ISMS review can open up vocation open doors in fields, for example, ID reviews the board and consistency which are sought after in the present work market. Best practices. The ISMS review process is a universally perceived best practice for data security executives. Understanding it can assist understudies with understanding how to carry out a powerful data security program. In synopsis, information on ISMS review is fundamental for network safety understudies as it gives them an exhaustive comprehension of best practices for overseeing data security gambles and accomplishing consistency with industry principles. It additionally opens up many profession amazing open doors and makes them more important in the gig market.
How the knowledge of ISMS maintenance in the organization can be helpful to all the students.
The information on ISMS, Data Security the Executives Framework, support in an association can be useful to understudies in more ways than one. Vocation opens doors. Understanding how to keep an ISMS can open up profession amazing open doors in fields, for example, data security for the executives, ID review, and hazard the board, which are sought after in the present work market. Best practices. The ISMS support process is a globally perceived best practice for data security on the board, and understanding it can assist understudies with understanding how to execute and keep a successful data security program. Consistency. Numerous associations are expected to consent to guidelines and norms, for example, ISO 27001, which require ordinary ISMS support. Understanding how to keep an ISMS can assist understudies with understanding the necessities and best practices for accomplishing and keeping up with consistency. Critical thinking. A very kept up with ISMS can help an association recognize and address potential security dangers and weaknesses. Understanding how to keep an ISMS can assist understudies with creating critical thinking abilities that can be applied in different settings. Generally, comprehension of data security. Understanding how to keep an ISMS provides understudies with a complete comprehension of the different parts of data security, including risk the board, consistency, and best practices, which can be valuable in any field that arrangements with delicate data. In synopsis, information on ISMS upkeep can be useful to understudies as far as professional valuable open doors, comprehension of best practices, consistency and critical thinking abilities and in the general comprehension of the data security of the board.
In the future, what will be the impact of having knowledge of ISMS maintenance in the organization on the students?
Later on, knowing about ISMS, data security the board framework, support in an association can altogether affect understudies in more ways than one. Vocation valuable open doors. As innovation proceeds to progress and the requirement for data security develops, the interest for experts with information on ISMS upkeep will probably increment. This information can assist understudies with being more serious in the gig market and open up professional open doors in fields, for example, data security, the executives, ID review, and chance administration. Consistency, with expanding guidelines and principles connected with information assurance, information on ISMS support will be progressively significant for associations. Understanding how to keep an ISMS can assist understudies with understanding the necessities and best practices for accomplishing and keeping up with consistency. Risk the board, with the rising number of digital assaults and information breaks, associations should go to proactive lengths to safeguard their delicate data. Information on ISMS support can assist understudies with understanding how to recognize, survey, and oversee gambles successfully. Development, information on ISMS upkeep can likewise assist understudies with being more imaginative, as they will actually want to distinguish better approaches to work on the ISMS and keep it refreshed, which thus can assist associations with remaining in front of arising dangers. Worldwide effect, with the rising interconnectedness of the world, information breaks and digital assaults can have worldwide effect. Information on ISMS support can assist understudies with understanding how to safeguard delicate data on the worldwide scale and add to a more secure computerized climate for all. In synopsis, knowing about ISMS support will be progressively significant for understudies as it will open up profession open doors, assist with consistency, further develop risk the board, empower development and have a constructive outcome on a worldwide level.
How students can make their career by studying in ISMS maintenance in the organization.
Understudies can make a profession by concentrating on ISMS, data security, the executives framework, upkeep in the association in more ways than one. Data security, the executives, understudies can seek after a lifelong in data security, the board, where they can be answerable for carrying out and keeping an ISMS inside an association. They will be answerable for recognizing, surveying, and overseeing gambles, and guaranteeing consistency with guidelines and norms. ID review, understudies with information on ISMS support can likewise seek after a profession in IT review, where they can be answerable for assessing an association's data security controls and recognizing regions for development. Risk the executives, understudies can likewise seek after a lifelong and risk the board, where they can assist associations with distinguishing, survey, and oversee gambles with connected with data security. Consistency, with expanding guidelines and norms connected with information security. Information on ISMS upkeep will be progressively significant. Understudies can seek after a lifelong and consistency, where they can assist associations with meeting the prerequisites of different guidelines and principles. Counseling, information on ISMS support can likewise assist understudies with beginning a counseling business to assist different associations with executing, keep up with and work on their ISMS network safety. Understudies can likewise seek after a profession in network protection with the information on ISMS upkeep, where they can help associations distinguish and safeguard against digital dangers, and keep their touchy data secure. In rundown, concentrating on ISMS support can open up different vocation open doors for understudies in fields, for example, data security, the executives, ID review, risk the board, consistency, counseling and network protection.